Go far enough north. Norway, Iceland, the cold edges of Scandinavia, and you'll find a fear older than the Viking sagas themselves. The fear of the Draugr. Now, a Draugr isn't a ghost. Ghosts, you can almost live with. This is much worse. This is the actual corpse getting back up, flesh and all. Same face it had in life, more or less, except now it's swollen, blackened, wrong. They came from bad graves. The greedy ones, the cruel ones. Men so obsessed with their gold, or so eaten up with anger, that even dying couldn't settle them down. And the Draugr doesn't wander far. It stays nearby. It sits on the treasure they buried it with, down in the dark of the mound, and waits. Heaven help the grave robber who comes looking for that gold, because this thing is not something you fight and win. It's strong, wrongly strong, stronger than any living man has a right to be, the stories say. It could swell up huge, heavy as the grave itself, and crush a man in its arms like he was nothing. Some could drive you mad just by looking at you. Some could walk into your dreams while you slept and leave something behind to prove they'd been there. A small gift, and a sickness that didn't go away. And it is hungry. It eats the living, drinks their blood. Farmers would find their livestock dead in the fields, bodies just broken. Shepherds who got too close to the mounds never came home. Whole farms, the sagas say, fell apart, completely ruined and half-mad because of one of these things that wouldn't lie still. Killing it was the hard part. How do you kill what's already dead? Ordinary weapons barely worked. To actually finish a Draugr, you had to wrestle it back down into its own grave, wrestle a corpse in the pitch dark under the earth and cut off its head and lay that head against its backside so it couldn't reach for it. Then burn the whole thing to ash, and the ash you carried out to sea and scattered so it could never crawl its way back to shore. The sagas are full of men who did exactly that. Climbed down into the black of a burial mound and grabbed hold of something cold and dead that grabbed right back. The old Northerners didn't tell these stories just to spook the kids around a fire. They believed it and were genuinely afraid the dead might get up and come back. So they took precautions, and the precautions tell you everything. They'd lay open scissors on the corpse's chest, pile heavy stones on the body, and when they really feared someone might return, they didn't even carry the body out the front door. They knocked a hole in the wall, carried it through that, and then sealed the hole back up. So if the dead man ever came looking for the way back in, there wasn't one. So if you ever find yourself up in that cold country, standing next to one of those old grave mounds humped up out of the frozen ground, and the wind just stops, and you catch it, that faint sweet smell of rot, drifting up from a place where nothing should be rotting. Don't dig. Don't even hang around, because some of them down there are still listening, and some of them are still hungry.